Alright guys, just pulled my ribs out, got them out of the packages. I got them from Kroger's. They're Smithfield extra meaty baby back ribs. They look really good. I already skinned 2 of them. You guys don't need to sit around. I'll show you how to do one of them, but you don't need to see all that boring stuff. Got them on the foil right here behind me. Let me show you what these things look like. This is a rack of baby back ribs. So, what we're going to do is we're going to skin the one for you guys. Then we're going to put our dry rub on. And I haven't started my grill yet. I'm going to let these, after I rub them, I'll let them sit out for a little bit. I'll cover them. Let them sit out for until the grill gets good and going. And then one rack I'm going to do in the oven. I was looking at my foil. I don't know if I have enough foil to wrap them and do them like I wanted to. I'll see. We still do them in the oven. We'll just do them a little different. I'm going to show you guys how to skin these things. Let's get it done. This rack right here, this is the one I'm going to show you guys how to skin. It's real easy. All you do is you start at the corner. I always start on this end here. And you can see the silver skin here. All you do is you just grab this little piece of silver skin, get your fingers under it, and then you start working it back. When I first started cooking ribs, this was the hardest thing for me to learn how to do, and then just with practice it got easier. And then as you can see, I'm just grabbing that silver skin and I'm working my fingers down as we go. We don't want it to tear off. When people talk about skinning a rib, that's what they're talking about, and it's just as easy as that. So now what I'll do now is I'll grab a paper towel, and the other 2, like I said, I did those before we started. Get these padded, and we'll go ahead and flip them over, and I'll show you guys how I use the rub on one of them. And for this, I don't even need to wash my hands. I got my rub in my little bucket here. For me, you can't use too much rub. And what you do is you just go down, you sprinkle this on, and you get it good on your meat. I'm gonna have to open one of the other jars. I told you I'd probably use all this today. You guys thought I was kidding. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and sprinkle some more of that on there. See, and I'm not touching the rub inside the jar with my hands. That's why I said I don't have to worry about washing my hands for this one. And you guys know, if you've watched me before, I'm a huge wash your hands fanatic. And they call it a rub, but you don't want to rub. You want to pat. You want to pat it and get it over all that meat. Alright, we're looking pretty good on this one. And then get a little more hand here, try to get some up on the sides over here. Yeah, this is looking wonderful. And that rub smells really, really good. Okay, so and then what we'll do is we'll flip it, because what good is a rib if you can't suck on the bone? So the back has to have rub on it too. Don't want to run short here. Like I said, I've got some store-bought stuff in the counter or in the cabinet if I run short, but I just as soon use this. Look at this all padded in. Okay. So as you can see, we got all that covered. We'll flip this back over now. I'm going to let these sit for a few minutes. And cooking these on the grill, it'll be a dry heat. See them? I need to wash them. Showed you how to do that. Showed you how to skin it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put them on the grill, have us some drinks, relax, and see how they turn out. Got the grill up out here about 275. These things are going to go for about 2.5 hours on the grill. I already threw the ones in the kitchen in the oven. You have to be adding fuel to this because I use charcoal. So we have to keep the grill up to temperature. Have to kind of watch it constantly, but I'm going to get these on, and then we're just going to let them cook. Hopefully we'll have some dang good ribs at the end of the day. So let's get them on. Look at these monsters. And I have that upper rack on my grill. That's where they're supposed to go, so they're not on the direct heat. Alright, so let me show you what they look like. It's already back up to 250. I had to move us out of the sun, complain and gripe and moan about being rainy and overcast all the time, but all that sunshine isn't good for shooting a video because, man, let me tell you, it'll wash you out quicker and bleach on dirty socks, I guess. I don't know. I don't use laundry. That's women's work. Come on. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're going to let these go about 2.5 hours. We'll check in. We'll peek in on them. See how they're doing, but I think they're going to turn out absolutely fantastic. Ribs have a built-in thermometer. Once that meat starts pulling back off that bone, kind of like this, get that bone hanging out the end there, that's how you can tell when they're good and done. Now when you pick up your ribs, if you pick them up with a pair of spatulas or something, you don't want them to break and fall apart. That's not a good rib. You want your rib to bend. You want it to bend and hang on there, and then when you cut them, you want that bite. You want to have to bite, and then you don't want to have to. You want to be able to bite and pull away, but you don't want it to bite and just have all the meat fall off in your hand. That's overcooked. So hopefully we'll get them perfect. Like I said, I'm not a barbecue pro. I'm just a dude who likes to cook. Better than most pros. Bobby Flay, he don't want to challenge me. I'll tell you that damn much right now. He'll get his ass full. Couple hours. We'll come back and check on these and put some sauce on them. That sauce is pretty good. It's got a real nice bite to it. You can really taste the apple from the Angry Orchard. These things been on the grill about 2.5 hours. They got the good bend to them. These been going for a while. They're starting to get a nice little crust on top of them. You can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me pick these up here for you. As you can see, that nice little bend there. Bones are starting to come out the side. So what we're going to do, get that other rack, bring it out here, we're going to put it on, then we're going to start saucing them. And then we're going to let them cook for about another 40 minutes to an hour. Let them get that nice glaze, that good saucy glaze on there. I wound up adding a little more sugar to the sauce that I made. I added that Angry Orchard, and it made it a little too tart. So we added some sugar, and then I added about a half a stick of butter to it, and that seemed to calm down the tangy a little bit. So I'm gonna go get these other ribs, put them on out here. We're gonna start saucing. I put most of my sauce in 2 jars, but this was what was left in the pan. So we're going to go ahead and use this first. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of pour this on, and then I've got my little barbecue brush. I've had this barbecue brush forever. And what we're looking for here is we're just looking for a nice glaze on these. I don't know what it will take. There's nothing I can do now. You're just a little of the fight. look really, really good. This sauce is nice and dark, and this is my paintbrush. I don't use it for painting anything but ribs though. That's one of my little jars of sauce. So we're just gonna baste these, and what I'll do is I'll probably sauce these, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 more times while they're cooking. I like a saucy rib. Oh man, these look good. So, okay. Sauce on the hand. Right, this is one of the Rex ribs I took off. We're going to go ahead and cut into them so you guys can see exactly how we did. Altogether, the cook time on these was about 3.5 hours. These are triple sauced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right into the middle here. Gotta miss the bone. There we go. Alright. Look at the inside of these here. See what we're looking at. You can see they're still steaming. That's a good looking rib right there. Holy cow. Man, that looks good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, then we're going to taste it and see how our sauce and our rub work together. Okay, so we just cut this thing. Look at that rib. Look at that thing. Holy cow. That doesn't look good. Now we were talking about that bite earlier. We don't want it all just to fall apart. We want to have that bite where we can just pull away. Holy jeebus. Man, let me tell you something. That's a good damn rib right there. Holy cow, that's a good rib. Wow. So, all you guys out there, never tried barbecue before? It's not that hard. Takes a little time. I need a napkin. I got the mess on my face. Takes a little time, a little patience, a little love and understanding, and maybe a little Captain Morgan. Who knows? But yeah, good rib. My goodness. I was worried about the sauce being a little too tangy, but after it cooked on the ribs really mellow it out. It's got a nice heat to it. And it's not too awful sweet. I even added extra sugar and it's still not too awful sweet. But pretty easy to do. So anyways, listen, we're going to eat. Me and Mama's got a jewelry show that we're doing on Facebook Live tonight. It'll also be on YouTube. Not on this channel, her channel. Woo, it's got a little heat on the back, let me tell you. But anyway, we're going to do that. You guys like my channel. Subscribe if you found that I gave you any kind of value on this, if I taught you anything. Oh well. Anyway, if you guys liked, subscribe, have some ribs. Have a good day. See you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching my rib video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any value out of it, like and subscribe, share it with your friends. And again, the music and the soundtrack was from the boys from West Milton. Eyes on Orion, and that's Maddie, Tyler, Cody, Jared, Randall, and Chris. Have a great day. Get some Captain Morgan in you. Talk to you next time. Peace.